In this video, we're going to cover entry of a new patient from scratch in a little more detail than it was in the intro. So I want to remind you that your particular screen may look a little bit different because some of these fields are optional and some of these fields are user defined. So they're defined by your own collective. So these may look a little bit different, but the process is the same. So you don't need to watch me type in data, so I'm just going to swipe a driver's license. Anytime you see a field with a down arrow at the right, that means there is a list of values to select from, and it'll also autofill. So as you type, the list will narrow, and it'll autofill until you get the one you want. Email address, and then you can enter in the user-defined data as necessary. Go ahead and put in phone number, and maybe you've got some notes if you need to. And then we'd scan in the driver's license image if you want to. You don't have to, but a lot of people like to, but that way you have the picture of exactly what that person looks like. And now this is test data, so that's a fake license, but it'll appear here. If you need to see it in more detail, you can double click to enlarge it. Now that may not appear on your screen. This goes to a maximized screen to view it, so it might look funny in the video, but it's a maximized screen and you can zoom in and out on it too. Then we'd add in, now if you can enter in the medical condition if it's configured to be used by your particular collective, and you just check whatever box, whatever choices. Now if you've got something that's not on a list that's an exception, you can add that in too. We're just going to say pain for this one. Now there are two places scanned documents are saved. The recommendation itself is down here because that's the most important one, and that'll show you the dates and everything else. But say you've got other documents that you want to scan in, like terms and conditions. Well, you just select the document. You can put comments if you want about that particular document, and then you just hit the scan button again. Now it will handle, I think you saw that button, multiple page scans. So if you've got a multiple page document, it'll scan it and keep it together as one document. And again, you can double click on that to enlarge it and zoom in on it. We're going to head save that, and you put in all the documents that you have on the person other than the recommendation. And of course you can always go back and view them. For the recommendation, we hit add new record. You would find the physician the same way you'd find the patient. Start typing in the last name or the license number, and the list narrows. So we're going to select that one. Now if you need to verify the physician, as we showed in the intro, if you've got the license number in there, you can click on that to go right to the website and open it up. You mark it as verified there that you actually did it. We're going to save our changes and then go ahead and continue. And there it is. There's the physician. We'd enter in then the expiration date. Jeez, I always put the wrong year. I'm still stuck on the wrong year. And then scan the approval in. And again, you can double click on that to enlarge it. Zoom in if you need to. Then once you've verified it, now you call those phone numbers and verify it, or if they've given you a website for verification, you can double click on this to open it up, and this one says it's been blacklisted. We do have a way to blacklist websites that you don't trust for verification. And then they just sit there, okay, it's been verified. So because it's blacklisted, we flash it, make sure that that's not what you used. So we're just going to say phone in this case. And then you'll notice their screen turned green, just like the intro says. They're ready to go, and then you check them in. And check them out depending on how your own place is configured.